like, I'm an emotional guy to begin with. I see that, and I think by proxy we understand because we're human beings, man. And look, I think we do have such an appreciation that this is what we get to do. Yeah. And this game was so big, and we were going to have a blast, and you're going to do your touchscreens, you're going to do all kinds of nonsense jokes. We're going to do our bit. And now I'm sitting here looking at you and so I just want to hug you, man. It's like, this night and what it is that has happened is just so foreign, all of it.
Yeah, and I think in how quickly it happened. The play with T. Higgins looked like a routine football play. We've seen that play.
Right thing to do with the NFL obviously making the call pretty quickly after that. And it is the kind of thing that we, hate to see. We almost never see the kind of emotional scene that those of us who are watching will never forget, and no real thoughts on what's going to happen to football or play seedings or even when they're going to play. Hard to imagine they will anytime soon, but obviously we will see if there's any sort of update there. But I don't think anyone really, frankly, is worrying about anything else besides is Damar Hamlin okay, and obviously hopeful that he is.
Yeah, I can't imagine we get any update on the football side of things before we find out definitively that Damar Hamlin is okay. Ian Rappaport, NFL Network Insider, thank you very much. As we discuss further D'Angelo, I think it's important to note that was the same field, the same hospital that Ryan Shazier was taken to when he had his Monday Night Football collision several years ago. Tua Tagovailoa even earlier this season. So if there's any hospital that has dealt with a traumatic event like that, from a football perspective, it is that UC Medical Center. So we're hoping for all the best there, Damar Hamlin. But again, as you take us through the emotions there as a player on that sideline, what more can you do besides pray and hope for the best in this moment to come together as a team?
I mean, that's what's so tough for every single player that was on that field. They were helpless. It was nothing they could do. And you could see it in their faces. And that's what made everybody else around the world that was watching this game just hold their breath. Because, you see these big football players and you think they're invincible. And, I mean, it's an eye-opening experience. And so, for us to be sitting in the green room watching the game as well and kind of seeing it unfold in front of our eyes. And, Coach Mariucci was here before he took off and just, watching all of us and all of our emotions. Our just thoughts and prayers were out to Damar Hamlin. And again, still just thoughts and prayers out to him and his family. Like I said, both teams, because it changes the way you play the game when you see something like that happen right in front of your eyes. And so this is going to be it's going to be tough to see what comes after this.
This was a game that was supposed to be memorable for all the reasons that we talk about games in January down the stretch there. You see there the sign indicating to the fans there at the stadium that the game was suspended and the players going back to their locker rooms, trying to bring it together. And D'Angelo, from a non-football player's perspective, I think we have this great appreciation for the toughness, the compartmentalization that these players do every week, because we see every week that players do get hurt and they come back and find a way to play. But that was not the case tonight. Damar Hamlin in critical condition at a local hospital in Cincinnati. As we continue to get more information here at NFL Network, we will continue to bring it to you. But for now, we're going to sign off for D'Angelo Hall, Ian Rappaport, Cameron Wolf. We are going to send it home tonight. But again, as we get more information, we'll bring it to you here on NFL Network. We'll continue to hope and pray for the best for Damar Hamlin. For now, we'll